Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tabitha. Today we are going to talk about how to fund your Questrade account. So we have already been talking about Questrade for all the videos that we have been talking about. So Questrade is a broker account, it's an online broker account where people create the account and fund the account and then use to buy stocks and shares. They also use it to invest there if you want to invest in certain shares, certain companies. So you can do it there all inside. So Questrade is a broker account. It's a brokerage. It's an online brokerage. It's a Canadian-owned company. The headquarters is in Toronto. So it was established in 1992. So that is the online broker account. So if you already decided that you want to be involved in the stock market and you don't want to deal with big banks, so you want to do a self-direct and a kind of investing, so you can use a Questrade account, which is online broker. So we are now going to look at if you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more videos. So we'll look at the agendas of today and we'll go into them one by one. So the agendas of today are, like, we'll look at the methods that are used to fund your account. So what are different type of methods that we use to fund our Questrade account? And then from there, we look at the currency that are accepted with those methods. So if you are using one method, do they give you the option of you using USD or Canadian dollars? And then we'll also look at the processing time. We also give you the live example on Questrade, and you can see it by yourself and see if it's the way that you can fund which is the easiest way of funding your account. So let's now start looking at those step-by-step methods that we use to fund our account. So the first one, which is more convenience to many investors, is the instant deposit. So first of all, you just log into your Questrade and then go onto your Questrade and then click on funding, and then you can now click on instant deposit. So instant deposit save time. It's also give you the opportunity to take advantage of opportunities that are present that day, because the moment you put the money in, it will be directly deposited instantly within a minute. So you can really use it. So to take advantage of opportunities that are there that day. So there are different ways that you can use instant deposit. So first one is you use Visa debit. So that one you just log in and then you put the Visa debit and it will be deposit right away. So the processing time for Visa debit is just instantly. So it just goes in straight right away. So you don't have to wait for 2 hours, 5 hours, whatever. So it just goes right direct into your account. So, and then the currency that is accepted here is only the Canadian currency. So you cannot use it with other currency. The processing time, I say, like, it's instantly, and the currency that is accepted is the Canadian currency, CAD. Feel like my slides are a little bit slow. So CAD. So the next one would be now Interact. So when you are doing like the instant deposit, you also look at the Interact. So instead of using the Visa debit, you can use Interact. So when you do Interact might take some time to be like maybe validated by the Interact company. So it is not like really instantly like the way we use Visa debit. So it might take some time. So the processing time might take some time, and the only currency that is accepted here is CAD, Canadian dollars. It doesn't accept the USD with this kind of method. So we're still on number one, which is instant deposit. And we have more than that to discuss as methods of funding your Questrade account. So the currency that is accepted here is the Canadian dollars. Currency would be, there are alternative way of you navigating the Questrade website on how to get there to funding page quickly. So I show you there, you can access the funding page by quick links. Most of the time when you are on the website, you can see the quick link on the site. Even when you are logged into your online banking, there's always like quick link section where you can just go there direct instead of following all the procedure. So now let's look at the second option. So if the instant deposit is not working for you, it's not, you don't want to use your debit card, or you don't want to use the Interact. So you have another option, which is online banking bill payment. So for example, you just click on you go on your online banking, and you search the Questrade, and then put the number of the account that you want to be paying as a bill payment. So what you do, you send it like a bill, and then that amount will be deposited into your account in 1 to 2 business days. So you're paying the bill, but that amount is deposited into your account as fund on Questrade. So that's how it is. Use the online banking. Bill payment is the second method of funding your Questrade account. So the only currency that is accepted here is Canadian currency. So another one will be the third one, which is pre-authorized. So if those other tools are methods are not using, they're not working for you, so you have another option, which is pre-authorized deposit, the PAD. So most of the time people use this one when they're receiving their payment or stuff like that. So the processing time here depend on the amount of the money that you're sending. If you're sending more money, and then you will have to wait more time before it is deposited, because they have to verify the amount of money is actually coming from your account, and it's not like maybe stolen money or someone else's money or stuff like that. So for the amount of 10,000 that you are depositing using the pre-authorized deposit, you will take 3 to 4 business days before it's deposited, which is about a week, right? So the next thing is the processing time also increase based on the amount. So now if you are sending in money through pre-authorized deposit, and you're sending more than 10,000. So what happened to the processing time? It's lengthened. It's become like more because they want to verify more. Is this your money? Why are you sending and all this stuff? So that one takes 7 business days, so which is about a week and 2 days. So to process, this is only when you are doing the pre-authorized for 10,000 or more daily. Okay, so if you're sending that amount daily, they have to know where is that money coming from, because it's not really easy for people to have that kind of money sending into your Questrade account daily. So the currencies that are accepted here are 2. So it's Canadian currency and the US currency. So they're both accepted under this thing. So it's pre-authorized deposit. Another method is, which is number 4. Another method is when you transfer from another bank. So that is number 4. So you already have, you're transferring money to your Questrade broker from another bank. So this one processing time also varies. It also varies, and it could be longer than the other methods, 3 methods that we already work on. So some take even 20 business day, which could be like 4 weeks. So it's 20 business day when they receive, because sometimes they are from the outgoing institution. So they have to verify it, where is the money coming from and where you're taking the money to. 1 to 2 additional business days after receiving your asset from the outgoing financial institution can be added by the receiving institution. So your Questrade will add 1 to 2 business days to make sure like they are really dealing with the right information. So under that one, we are going to look at the currency. Okay, the currency that is accepted when you are doing the transfer between bank to bank or broker to broker. So how do they allow other currencies other than the Canadian currency? So let's look at it. So the currency that is accepted could be both, like let's see, so do they only accept Canadian currency or do they also use the USD? So Canadian currency and the USD, they both accept it when it comes to transfer from another bank or from another broker. So the next thing would be number 5. So another method of funding your account. So that is number 5. So let's look at it. Which one is this? So it's wire transfer. So people who are familiar with wire transfer is a very complicated transaction. So it can take long to verify that all the information that was entered in is correct. The amount of money is coming from this account is correct. So it takes time. Sometimes when you make a mistake, it might take forever, like maybe 1 month or something like that. So processing time for wire transfers are 1 to 2 business days. The currencies that are accepted is both currencies are accepted, like thing like Canadian and USD currency, they both. Number 6, which is the non-satisfied check. This is number 6. So what do you do with the non-satisfied check? So how long will it take you before they are deposited into your account by the Questrade team? So the non-satisfied check are also used to fund your Questrade account. So how do they work? So processing time for non-satisfied checks varies from country to country. So now for Canadian, they say it takes 10 calendar days for them to process, because they need to really verify that someone did not just wake up and write a certified check or not certified check and send it in when the money is not actually there. So for USD, it takes 15 calendar days. So it's really different. So let's look at the currency that is accepted under the non-satisfied check. So do they only accept Canadians or do they also accept the USD? So let's look at it. So from here, we are looking at the non-satisfied check. So how do they accept them? In the USD or in Canadian currency? So in this case, I'm guessing like it's both Canadian and the US. Let's see it. So both Canadian and the US are used in this kind. And then they are both accepted here. So number and the last step in this case is number 6. So under this number 6 is the last step for funding your account. So what do we have here? This is a stock certificate. So stock certificate, how do they work? Do Questrade accept them? And do we have other companies that accept them? So in this time is processing time. So under Questrade now, this type of payment or this type of funding is not accepted. So, and if they were to accept it, they will also get both currencies. So they will get the both currencies, and which is the USD and the Canadian dollars. So on this, when we reach this point, we can now go ahead and show you live that basic part, especially the first three methods of funding will be clearly on the website. So now let's look at live example on Questrade website. So on the website, you can now see like this is the account, this is the summary, this is the trading report, statements, funding, requests, program. So we are on funding today. So when we are looking, so now when we're looking at the funding, we hover our cursor over it and we will look at all, which will just show you all the step, the methods that we have been talking about. If you look at here, you have instant deposit, online banking, and then pre-authorized debit, transfer account to Questrade. So that is like transfer from bank to bank, other funding methods. So when you go step by step, it will just now give you another option on what to do. So here, when we click on the instant deposit, so now when you come here to funding, so funding, you will check here, there's instant deposit, there is online banking, pre-authorized deposit, transfer account to a Questrade, other funding methods. So when you move one by one, and then you can now know how you can do it. So, or you can come here on the summary site and see instant deposit. So when you do that, you click on the quick links. So that's the quick link site. But here you can now follow them. So when you do the instant deposit, it will give you the instruction to follow after. And online, you see what you can follow. You can like be direct to your online banking, and you can log in and create Questrade account that you want to be funding as a bill payment. So pre-authorized will also give you the same process and transfer from account to account. Because this account is already opened, so I might not click on it and it will direct me to where I want, because it's already open and I tried it before and it didn't work. But you can really practice with that. Click on one of those. If you find the funding, you go and look at all of them here. So that's it. So we already check on our live example and where to get all those buttons that can direct you to fund your Questrade account. So that's the end of the video. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time.